Good morning, everybody. My name is Meow Meow Mel, and welcome to Coffee Thoughts, where I drink coffee and talk about whatever comes to my mind in the morning. Everyone have their coffee? Is everybody ready? Well, ready or not, cause here we go. Now, today's show is brought to you by the mispronunciation of many countries' names, cause... Now, there is a country that is on the east of Africa, and it's part of the Indian Ocean island nation called Mauritius. Hopefully I pronounced that right. No, I didn't. And they have a president which was the first female president known in Africa, named Amin Gharib Fakim. Hopefully I pronounced that right. No, I didn't. Now, it is said that she will be leaving office on March 23rd because she has been accused of misusing a credit card that was given to her by a NGO, which is a non-governmental organization. And she has used this card for her own personal use, such as clothing, jewelry, and other items. That the total of how much she used is between $26,000 to $27,000. What the hell did she buy? Now, she was going to fight against this accusation, but has decided to step down and resign from office after a ceremony that would mark the 50th anniversary of the island's independence. Now, like I had said earlier, she was said to have used this money from an NGO account that was given to her to use for just travel expenses, to promote the African science, technology, and innovations. Now, the articles that I have read indicated that the NGO is only the second organization that she had misused money from. Now, that's just my speculation because they don't necessarily say which non-governmental organization that she had used money from, because there have been accounts from Africa's news sites that she had also misused money from the Planet Earth Institute, saying that she had misused money from them, saying that she used that for her own personal use. But she said that she had mistaken the card that was given to her from the PEI from her own card that looked very similar to the one in question. Now, the PEI had released a statement saying that they accepted her resignation from their board because she had been a board member of that organization, and that she had paid back the money that she had misused from their card and paid them back. Now, like I said, I'm only speculating, and this is just my opinion. When I was reading the news stories, in my opinion, how the news stories have read, and I will link them all down in the description, the news stories seem to indicate that there was a second organization that was affected, but they primarily focused on the PEI, saying that this is a habit, this is a habitual habit. To me, it doesn't seem like a habit. Now, I believe that there was a second offense, and when she got caught, she tried to do what a lot of politicians do and fight the accusations, saying, oh, it was my bad. I had the same card. Oh, I'm sorry. Misusing a credit card once from an organization, but paying it back. I don't know how quickly she paid it back, or if the PEI called her out on it. I don't know what that issue was between them, but it seems as though Africa will no longer have that particular female president. I don't think they have yet said who the new president is going to be. Like I said, she is leaving office March 23rd, and I don't know who will be appointed to to the presidential office there as of yet. I just thought that I would give this little quick news story. You know, there is government corruption everywhere. There is not one country that has a governmental office that isn't corrupt. That is so weird. And yet not weird at the same time, because you do have those bad seeds. This news story wasn't very long. I just didn't want to keep going on with the once a week news. So if I find a nice little blurb of news every so often, I kind of want to report on it, just so that I don't leave this whole 1 week gap. I don't like it. I kind of feel helpless, and not helpless. I feel anxious about it. So hopefully you guys liked it. Let me know, you know what I'm saying? Maybe not. How I pick my news stories, I don't watch TV, really, so I'm not up to date on a whole lot of TV shows, and certainly not what's on the news, but I do read a lot of news articles just so that I know what's going on. And of course, whenever something piques my interest, I'll go and research it and read a lot of different articles from that. But primarily, I'll jump onto Reddit and I'll read through some of those news feeds, and I'll read an article that's been posted on there. And if something quips my interest, then I proceed to do a full-blown research on what the original news article was. Now, I don't necessarily use the original news article. I just read it if it quips my interest, and then I'll go and seek out more information. And that's roughly what I do with my picking and choosing of news stories. I will admit I don't cover a whole lot of the major news, but there are some news stories that quip my interest. Right now, I'm doing research on something that's been going on this whole week. I kind of don't want to spoil it, but hopefully I may be able to get that out either this weekend or even the beginning of next week. So we will see when that arises. And it looks like I am all out of coffee, which means that is the end of today's show. If you liked whatever I blurted out, or just liked watching me rant, which I didn't do a whole lot of, I did do a mostly newsy type show today, which I feel a little icky about. Hit that like button down below, and why not subscribe? I won't hurt you. Coffee for your thoughts. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of having like a small news blip, or do you want me to keep diving into bigger news and going the once a week route until I can actually find a rhythm? And share with your friends, share with your family, but do give them this warning that I have been very successful at today. I do cuss a lot. And do follow me on Twitter at meowmeowmel1. I'm still trying to figure it out. And I will see you guys in the next show. Cheers!